So we are in the about a week into, in the United States, a serious and dramatic and unprecedented response to the spread or the potential spread of the coronavirus. Basically, as I understand it, the American people, the American government, we want to stop the spread in order to save lots of people, to save lives, and also to prevent potentially hundreds of thousands, maybe millions becoming infected, and they will infect more, and it will have terrible consequences going on and on. It may stop when the summer comes, as many influenza viruses do tend to evaporate then, or it may not. We don't know. But the question we faced here at the Caux Roundtable, at the CRT, given our role to try to scheme, if you will, about a moral capitalism, well, what should we do now? Stock markets are tanking. There's a crisis of liquidity. Governments are doing various things. Lots of people are afraid. Lots of people are running around. It's hard to know what to believe, what's true, what's not to believe. Some people want to be helpful. Other people, I hear, are withdrawing. They don't want to volunteer because they don't want to expose themselves. There are major issues of people who are poor, homeless people, people who live in the poorer parts who don't have iPhones for their kids now that the kids are at home. They don't have access to a lot of good grocery stores. The injustices that are associated, or what should I say, the differential outcomes which are associated with different levels of wealth and income are becoming pretty obvious. And maybe under more normal terms, we could say, chin up, get along. But if the consequence is more family breakdown and getting diseases, maybe we should do more than just hold out a hand. We should get more involved. But what should the Caux Roundtable do? Our thinking has been that our role is to try to provide people, if we can, with a basis to trust themselves, mostly themselves, and therefore to take advantage of the situation by seeking possibilities, to be creative, to be optimistic, to, as I think Eleanor Roosevelt, the wife of our famous President Franklin Roosevelt, used to say, light a candle. Don't just sit there and curse the darkness. So we try to do this by starting a podcast where we get some people together to talk, by sending out emails to our network. If we get good ideas, we try to call, this person or that person, a business leader, a business association, the governor of our state, and we pass ideas and suggestions on. Not so much in the conviction that we'll be listened to, but more in the sense that if we can step up and have a positive attitude, which is sort of a tacky phrase from my youth here in America, but if we can have a positive attitude and we can show other people that we're worried, but we're not afraid. We're prudent, but we're not running around like chickens with our heads cut off, or just the Chicken Little crying that the sky is falling. Sky may be falling, but we're out building a roof.